another exciting episode of Teen Scene. Today we have teens from the Barbizon School of Modeling. We have a great show for you, so don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
On Disney Cruise, it's all more to go camping on a ship. Why not? The tents are ready and the stars are in the sky. So gather around and get set for a fun night of adventures at Oceaneers Camp Out. No one brings adventures high seas to life like Disney. Thank you.
Welcome back. This is a great show. Do any of you teens want to elaborate on your experience with the Barbizon School of Modeling?
Well, my experience with Barbizon, at first I didn't know what to expect, but when I got in there, I learned that it teaches you how to be a little bit more self-confident in what you're doing, and it teaches you how to become a better you.
Next.
Yeah, I agree. It really helped a lot with public speaking, especially giving presentations in classes, and it really helps with your self-confidence and speaking in front of a lot of groups of people.
Yeah, before Barbizon, I thought stars were born, but now with going to Barbizon, I realized that stars are made, and people like us have the potential to be stars.
Barbizon really helped me. I was really scared because I didn't know what to expect, but I really thought it was like off the back. They were just going to like, hey, you're a model, go on stage. But now they showed me that it's not like that. It takes time to do or be a model. It really helped me.
Barbizon has taught me that confidence is character and that any girl, no matter what age, can achieve whatever dream they truly deserve.
Barbizon's really helped me with my self-confidence and speaking in front of people. You have to do like a monologue and everything, and it just really helps overall.
Barbizon really helped boost my confidence.
I've learned a lot about runway and makeup classes and how to act. It's very good. I like it a lot.
Well, I'm really not into the Barbizon School of Modeling, but I attend the Broadcasting Institute of Maryland, where I'm learning to become a news anchor and broadcast news and sports and community events, and I'm learning behind the scenes things like production assistance, sales management, how to work the boards, the microphones and everything, and just how to be prepared and know what I'm talking about and keep my nervousness down. So every job isn't always in front of the camera. There's many jobs behind the camera, so it's all a plus. It's all a learning experience for show business.
What inspired you to be in the camera business that you're in now?
Well, mostly I love music. I always loved music, and I always wanted to perform, but I knew that music isn't always, you don't always blow up when you want to become a musician. So I took it another way, and I watched Oprah, Patrice Harris on Fox 45, and I noticed that was something that I really wanted to do.
So what was your hardest challenge, and were you too scared to achieve it?
Well, I'm not too scared to achieve it, but my hardest challenge is public speaking and knowing the next thing that I need to say and being on point and on topic and staying on topic. It's my hardest thing.
Where do you see yourself in a few years from now?
Where do I see what I would like to be? I would like to work for WJZ 13 as a news anchor in my community, Baltimore area. I mean, it really doesn't matter. I would go anywhere just to achieve my goal.
How long have you been trying to achieve your goal?
I just graduated from Coppin Academy High School last year, 2011. I started the Broadcasting Institute of Maryland in September 2011. And I'll graduate June next year.
Is there something new that you want to do besides what you're doing now?
Other than being a news and sports major, I would, if that didn't work out, I would choose dentistry. I would go into the dentist business.
Have you ever thought about being an actress or model?
Well, I thought about it. Yeah, I thought about it a lot. But modeling, I smile a lot. I don't know if you can do that in modeling or not. And a lot of times I tend to forget when I'm nervous, so I never really thought about becoming a model or nothing like that. I never thought about it. This has been a fun conversation with you girls. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
says, when she says she loves me. She says she loves me.
Welcome back. This is an exciting show, the Barbizon School of Modeling. One of the aspects of the competition was the commercial. What was you guys' experience with the commercial?
It was very fun. It's doing commercials is all about acting, but the hardest part is doing acting and with your own personality. A lot of people do their commercials, but they do it exactly like the original, and you just have to learn to do it with your own personality.
It was fun, but like when you get up in front of everybody else, your mind just goes blank. Like I know mine did. I was practicing when I was behind stage and everything, and then once I got up there, it just all went somewhere else. But overall, it's fun.
Do I know how that is?
Yes. For me, commercials were the hardest because it's like when I got up there, it was like the lights and everything were in my face, and I just completely forgot what I was supposed to say, and I stumbled a little bit, but at the end, I brought it out, and I worked at it. So.
I think the easiest part about the commercial was memorizing it itself. It's just when you're up on stage, bringing out all the energy that you're told to bring out is the hardest part.
I think the hardest part for me about the commercial was just to be yourself. But once you get on there and you project, it seems like you're in a whole nother world with your commercial.
Yeah, for me, I was used to like being on stage because I do theater, but I'm used to not seeing the crowd because the lights are so bright. But for the competition, it was different. The lights were bright, but you can actually see the people, so it was kind of frightening. But I did good. I just kept going. The important thing is to keep going and be yourself.
I actually like the commercials. They were my favorite part because when I was up there on stage, I felt like I was a star and I was like in a movie, and I wanted to be an actress since I was small. So it was really exciting experience for me.
It was very easy to memorize it, but when I got on stage, I was kind of nervous and I felt like I was going to cry, but I actually pulled it off. So
I wasn't sure if I should do the same commercial because I'm known for one commercial and of course Popeyes, but I was just like, man, I'm just going to do what I want to do and just do it a different way, make it more energy and smile and bring it, be myself.
Yeah, the key to commercial is to be yourself. Don't try to be anybody else.
I think the one thing that Barbizon has taught us with commercials is to just have fun. If you go on there and you mess up, just smile, be yourself.
when you mess up, just keep going.
Yeah.
So that's the most important thing. If you mess up, don't stumble, and if you do stumble, don't cry or anything. Just keep going. They probably won't know. They think it's part of the commercial.
Wow, I am so encouraged by you girls today. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. McDonald's.
Hey Mom, you're probably wondering how I got on TV. Doesn't matter. I'll tell you about that later. The important thing is, I'm in Hawaii. See, there's the beach and the ocean and tons of everybody to shop. So Mom, I know you need a vacation just as much as I do, so hop on American Airlines and have me fly to Hawaii. Oh, and bring a checkbook. I'm running out of money. Are you sick and tired of your sister giving you mean comments? Are you tired of locking her in the closet and she finds a way out? What you need is some duct tape. You grab out that money and you'll be able to sleep like a baby. Trust me, I've tried on my sister and it worked. If she's worried about the smell, don't worry. They come in girly colors and scents, such as strawberry shortcake, fruity, and so much more. Why am I doing this? So call today at 1-800-GET-TAPE. Does it take you 30 to 40 minutes to do your hair in the morning? Well, I have the solution. Holly Shift, the perfect product for your straight waves and curls. Guaranteed to do your hair in half the time. And not only does it give your hair life, but it makes your hair nice. Thank you.
Do you want long-lasting, bright-colored nail polish? Then get up and go down to your nearest store and get Color Shine. It'll brighten up your day.
Look what that Sour Patch is doing. First they're sour, then they're sweet. Sour, sweet, gone. Thank you. Want the best cupcakes ever? Then come on down to Shortshot Cupcake. They have all great flavors, from chocolate to red velvet to cupcake, to carrot cake. So come on down to Shortshot Cupcakes now. When you have cable, you get angry. You smash your TV and you miss important programs. When you miss important programs, you're not prepared for the zombie apocalypse. When you're not prepared for the zombie apocalypse, you start running around screen a lot. Stop running around screen a lot. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV. Hey, do you study? Well, I don't. I've got the Magic Touch Blue Fusion. You touch a piece of blue and bam! All the answers will come to you that day at school. Right now, I'm on the principal's list, so try Blue Fusion. Call 1-800-555-BLUE. No! Who ate my Skittles? I wanted to see the rainbow for myself. When I get stains on my clothes, Mom says, don't worry, she describes the Pride, and with one wash, my clothes are clean again. Thanks to Pride, I never have to worry about stains again. When I need to call my mom to pick me up for tennis practice, make or send a quick text, I use my iPhone. I just slip it in my pocket whenever I'm on the go. You try the iPhone. It's so easy. Do you like tasty, colorful snacks with lots of vitamin C? Well, get far out with tropical tie-dye fruit roll-ups. They're so groovy.
Welcome back. We're still here with our members from the Barbizon School of Maryland. I wanted to know, how long did it actually take for you girls to learn what you learned? And what was your experience like in learning it?
Well, it took us 6 months. We actually took classes. For me, I thought it was like real school, like homework and everything. But the thing was, it was fun. We were doing modeling and acting in something that we wanted to do, at least something new that we wanted to do. So the classes helped us, and it took us a long time. It's a process to work with, but it's worth it.
Yeah, the 6 months went by really fast, and before Barbizon, I wouldn't know what a full turn or a European twist or even what a slate was. So if I went for an audition, I probably wouldn't have got a lead role or anything. They taught us so much stuff, and it stays with you forever, and you can always go back whenever you want.
I think my main experience was that every class that went on, you got to know everybody in your class, so it was all like a family effort. So if you messed up, everybody would just cheer you on, and it was just a great experience.
I thought the people in the class were great, and the teachers especially. Everyone was really open and really kind and friendly. And the best part is everyone's really shy at first, but then as you go on and you see everybody once a month for like 4 hours on Saturday and 4 hours on Sunday, and then after a while everyone just starts opening up and everyone becomes confident by the end.
The fun part was the end. It was kind of sad because you would have thought that you would never see the friends that you were in class with again. But they gave us like a mini graduation, and I felt like I really graduated. Wow! So it was real fun. But after overall, we got to see the friends that we seen in classes again over auditions and competitions. It was really fun.
One thing I didn't like so much was their choice in music. They kept replaying the same songs over and over again every time you walk down. It's always the same song playing.
So how about you two? How was your experience in the School of Barbizon?
It was fun. I mean, it really helped my confidence, like, especially at the end of each class, all the classes would come together and everybody had to walk the runway. That really helped everybody's confidence because everybody was so, like, scared at first. And then after a while, you just do it and you didn't really get scared anymore. It really helped everything overall, and it taught me a lot.
I agree with her. It's a really good experience. They teach you a bunch of stuff. A lot of the kids there are very nice. The teachers are great. The stuff that they teach you is great. It's a good experience. Good learning experience.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back with the show.
It's time to recognize what's really important. Feeling good inside and out. That's where 3 glasses of low-fat and fat-free milk a day come in. It's naturally nutrient-rich, like no other beverage. Discover for yourself. Got milk?
I just love watching my cat Dexter play. That's why I get catnip toys from crazycatniptoys.com. First he's like, where did it go? And then so go get your catnip toys from crazycatniptoys.com. I bet you don't love them. For every time ice cream melts your willpower, here's sweet revenge. New Jello Old-Life pudding snacks, 100 calories and 98% fat-free, rich and chocolate. For all the times chocolate made you cheat, here's sweet revenge.
Aloha! Where are you going this summer? Did I just hear that you're going nowhere with your family? Well, I came to solve all your problems. Come to Hawaii Resort here in Honolulu, Hawaii. Call 1-800-HAWAII-R for more information.
Did you know that Smucker's has free tasting red raspberry and orange marmalade? Smucker's is naturally good because it's naturally made with no artificial ingredients, flavorings, or colorings. With a name like Smucker's, it has to be good. Now with splendid no-calorie sweetener. Can you grow me some now, play? Sure, with flavor. One of each. Lemon burst, cherry orchid. My daughter's grabbing some Yo Play. I can't imagine where she is. Keep looking that way. Found her. Yo Play, original 25 flavors for you to love. It is so good.
What is that smell? Does your bathroom have that stinky smoke? Well, it won't anymore. These heavenly scent in your bathroom smell like a whole new paradise.
Welcome back. We're here at the Maryland Women's Heritage Center today, and I wanted to know, is there anything in this building that inspires you girls? From seeing women who weren't able to let their voices be heard, to knowing that they had jobs as nurses, scientists, astronomers. So how does that inspire you girls?
Well, I'm actually very grateful to be here right now because I learned in social studies that mostly who invented stuff were men, and coming to the center and realizing that most inventions were made by women I'm very grateful to know that I have all these opportunities to be a career when I grow up.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here too because way back when, girls and ladies and women were never noticed. They always had to work and do stuff that you could never be seen with, and the guys have all the credit. But I love being here. It shows me a lot of history and gives me history for me to follow through my future so I can take it with me and make it my own and represent ladies myself. So it's good to be here.
I love seeing all the women and their accomplishments and that we're finally getting credit for a lot of good goals that they achieved.
Yeah, I never knew that women actually created so many things because the men got all the credit for it all the time. It's just really amazing seeing how many women actually created different things that we use still today.
I think this museum is a great start on how America's changing as a country and how we're becoming more aware of other populations around us, like other minorities, not just women, but we're starting to incorporate like African American history and Hispanic heritage and Asian heritage. We're including all these other different minorities into what used to be only a white man's history.
I think this museum is very good for a lot of ladies because it's good to know. It's a lot of history to know, and women never really get their credit that like they're supposed to or should, like they should. But this is very good. It will help a lot of teens and a lot of young girls and get it into dudes' minds. Like we hope too. Like they have man-made, but we have Mother Nature. So it's a good thing to do.
Yeah, it really opens up our options. We know that we have all these options. Well, before they didn't have all these options, so we're really grateful that we get to be astronomers or astronauts or even scientists.
I feel like this is a place where girls can just relax and see all the many accomplishments and just go for the stars.
And they can know, like, there are a lot of choices you can go out for and can do. It's not just one thing that you see in books. There's other things that you can do that men have tried. You can go out to war, you can be a scientist, you can be a nurse, you can do anything. Don't let books stop you. Like, you can do anything. Girls can do anything, any gender.
Yeah, this is the start to like true equality between the two sexes and even between like across races. This is like the beginning of where finally anyone can not be afraid of becoming whoever they want to be.
I agree. I think that this museum shows that a woman can do a man's job just as well as a man can.
Well, I agree with all of you girls. And there were times where we couldn't vote. So I'm more than grateful for these women did what they did for us to have opportunities as well as they did. It's also an opportunity for women in the broadcasting industry. Like back in the 18th, 19th century, when plays were being done, they would use little boys to they would dress little boys up as girls because they had the high-pitched voice and everything. They didn't want women in it. So I'm more than grateful and encouraged by these women and what they did for us. I'm glad you girls enjoyed the museum today and being here with me today. I enjoyed it as well. It was really fun learning about you guys' experience with the Barbizon School. This is Ariel Brown, your host for Teen Sing, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.